What up, gang? So before we get into this video, I want to talk about some DMs I've been getting. A lot of people have been asking me, what broker am I using now that Henkel Trade does not have MT4 and they switched over to Act Trader? Now I want to start this off by saying I will use them again in the future. I know a lot of people look at them in a negative way because they got kicked off MT4, but even though they've been kicked off MT4 and everyone is just pulling out their money and running, they still paid out everybody. Nobody got scammed, no weird shit happened, everybody still got their money. So to me, that's just a positive thing, knowing that no matter what, you're always going to be able to get your money from Henkel Trade. So in the future, I'm still going to use Henkel Trade, but I don't have time right now to figure out Act Trader, so I'm going to be going over to CoinEx. CoinEx does still have MT4, which is very important to me right now. So I know all you guys out there that want to trade MT4 and you guys been asking me, what am I going to be using? I'm going to be using CoinEx. I'll put my affiliate link down below if you guys want to join CoinEx too, but if not, you know, that's up to you. Make your own decisions. But enough of all that broker talk. If you're looking to get funded right now, XO Funding has 50% off any account up to $400,000. Just use the promo code XO50 and you're going to get that crazy discount instantly. Now, if you've been having trouble passing these challenges because of these high profit targets, I just launched a service where I will pass your challenge within 72 hours. We already got so many accounts passed in 24 hours. And we're also doing a 50% discount on that until Christmas. So you better go join right now, or else you're gonna have to get in at the regular price. But now let's get into this video. I'm about to reveal my secret breakout strategy that you can use right now to go make some money. So let's get into it. So you guys know I'm a supply and demand trader, right? Supply and demand is my bread and butter, but that doesn't mean I don't know how to use all these other strategies you see on YouTube. Mine is just better. But today I'm gonna show you guys the secrets to the breakout strategy, because when you're using breakouts, most of the time you will get faked out. You don't know which trend line is which. Where should you draw it? Should you draw it at support and resistance? Should you draw it at an uptrend, on the downtrend? You don't know. There's too many ways to get faked out. So I'm about to teach you guys how to get around that right now. So we're here on NAS 100. Now, I traded breakouts for 1 year straight, not trading nothing else before I found supply and demand. I thought this was the one that was going to change my life. And it wasn't until this year where I found out what I was doing wrong that whole year, which was causing me to lose. Now, when you're looking at supply and demand, you start seeing trend lines everywhere. You see a trend line right here. You see trend lines 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 everywhere. You don't know which one to take. So that's why people keep getting faked out, because they're taking the wrong trend lines. You guys are looking at these little ones that would work if you're looking at it when the market already played out. But in the real life market, you're going to get eaten up. So let me show you guys how to actually use a trend line the right way. And I back tested this for a long time. I traded this live before. The only reason why I don't use this is because I'm a supply and demand trader. If I wasn't trading supply and demand, I would trade breakouts. So let's get into it. So what you're going to want to do first is you're going to want to add kill zones to your chart. I use kill zones with every strategy. It's very important. If you don't have kill zones on your chart, you're tripping, bro. So this is kill zones. You're going to go to the indicator. You're going to type in kill zones. You're going to get the one by Oscar VS. Go ahead, click that. It's going to come right here, go to settings. You're going to turn all of them off besides London session, right? Or really whatever session is before the one that you're trading. So if you're trading New York, leave London on. If you're trading London, leave Tokyo on. Okay, so right here we have London session. So let's go to the next one. We're going to let this play out. Speed this up a little bit. Nobody got time for all that? Okay, so now we have London session on our chart, right? And this is the mistake they do. Everyone does the small trends, right? They might draw like this and try to get this little move. No, that's not what you want to do. So what you want to do is you want to get the big trend lines that have been respected multiple times, right? We don't want this little one right here, right? That's not what we want. We don't want this little one right here, right? That's not what we want. We want the overall trend, right? So you see right here, from the start of the kill zone to this one right here, we see this huge zone that's being respected over and over again, right? This is the zones we want. And you want to wait for a bullish engulfing to close, right? You want it to close with a bullish engulfing. Then you're going to take your position, put it right there. You can put it at the top if you want to be really safe, at the top of this one or at the top of the candle. And this is how you get the big trades, right? Fire trade. Let's go to another day. Okay, we're right here. You see this huge trend line right here, right? Just get your line, do it from the start of the zone. Draw it out. right? See this huge trend line? You can draw right here, right? But if we're going up, we're looking for sells. So we wouldn't be looking for buys. If we're moving up, we're looking for sells. Look at this huge trend line. We're not worried about these little ass trends in here. This is why people be losing. We're not worried about these little trends. We're worried about the overall trend. It's been doing this for so long. Once we break that, that's how we know, because it's been respected so many times. So as soon as we break that with the engulfing candle, right here, top of the candle. So 1 to 2, 1 to 2.6. Does it keep going? There's an end right there. Okay, look, drag it out. Maybe you want to hold it for a swing trade. Look at this. You're catching this. You're catching this. You got to go for the major trends. All right, we see this zone. It's not really doing much, but this is the majority of the time, right? You can tell this is a major trend right here. Like, what are you going to put right here? There's no trend line right here, right? You would have to put it like that, if anything. But we're looking for trend lines. That's more support and resistance. There's nothing we can do. This is the obvious one, right? It's been respected multiple times. Just short position, waiting for a bullish engulfing. Let me zoom in. Short position, bullish engulfing, top of the candle. Boom. 1 to 6. See, because this is the majority of the trend. It's been respected multiple times. It's not none of these little support and resistance or these little trend lines right here where you're going to get faked out. You need a big trend line. Then a bullish engulfing, very important. Let's go to the next day. Now there will be losses. It's not 100% win rate with anything. Okay, we have a huge trend. Look at this. Obvious that this is it right here. It's so obvious, right? You want to see a big trend, right? But this is already in New York session, so it's going to start picking up momentum. Wait for that bullish engulfing right here. Stops above the candle and it melts. Now we just had 3 consecutive days of winners, but it's not always like that. Do not let this fool you. So right here, we have the overall trend going down, right? This looks like a good trade. It never broke up. We didn't get any trades. Same thing right here. This looks good right here. No trades, right? So don't think it's just all sunshines and rainbows with this strategy. There's going to be fake outs. There's going to be no trading dates, right? There's always going to be stuff that comes with this. You might think you see a big trend while you're trading, and it's really not the overall trend. You got to wait for it to build up and play out. So this is a little bit more tricky. It comes with experience that you'll be able to find these in the live market. But this is the best way to trade breakouts. Look at this right here. It looks good. You got the bullish engulfing, top of the candle. It's a 1 to 1. It's not nothing. Let's see if you would have won if you wait. Okay, you would have won, but you would have had to wait a very long time for just a 1.5. Yeah, this is a loser. So these are the cons that come with it. But when it does work, you're going to get big trades like this. There's not too much into breakout strategy. What you just got to learn is that there needs to be a strong trend, right? It's going up multiple times, being respected. That's what you need to see. Now let's look at some buys. You see this one? The majority is being respected multiple times. Now, if you get a candle this big, I'm sure you could enter right here and be straight, right? That's a huge candle. Let's just say we enter like that. We're following the strategy. Yeah, we got a 1 or 2 right there, right? Now, me personally, I'm probably going to enter down here because that's a lot of momentum right there. See, this is going straight. There's nothing for us to draw there. So what do? We draw right here. This is the second trend that's being respected over and over. We couldn't draw it right here, right? It's just going straight. It's just consolidating. Now we got a trend. We enter right here. Bullish engulfing. Bottom of the candle. 1 to 3. You see it. It always plays out. So go ahead and backtest this yourself. Trade it live. And like I always say, tag me on Instagram with your results. I want to see you making some money. 2024 is here. No more excuses. Let's get to the bag. Let's change your legacy forever. If you want a higher win rate strategy, a higher risk to reward strategy with very little fake outs, join my course, my mentorship. I'm going to get you right. Okay, so now that we went over my secret breakout strategy, I do want you guys to know that supply and demand works way better than this. The reason why I made this video and why I will make more in the future trading different strategies is because I know there's a lot of people out there that are stubborn and they hear one trader say supply and demand doesn't work and they're going to listen to them. And they're going to keep trying to trade breakouts. They're going to keep trying to trade support and resistance. The least I can do is at least teach you what I know about these strategies that will help you get there faster. Because I've traded breakouts for a whole year straight, no other strategies, nothing. So I learned a lot about breakouts. So why not give you that knowledge? Why am I just going to waste that knowledge that took me years to gain when I'm not using it anymore? I might as well just give it to you guys for free, and hopefully you guys will see some results. And then when you guys start making money from there, then you guys could come learn supply and demand from me and literally take your trading to the next level, right? I have people in my Discord getting funded every week, bro. Every week they're getting funded, multiple people. Like, I really do this shit at a high level. But comment down below what other strategies you guys want me to do breakdowns on, because I know almost all of them, right? I study them all. Supply and demand is the best. I'm always going to say that. I'm always going to tell you supply and demand is the best because it makes me a lot of money. I get a high risk to reward. The win rate is ridiculous. It's just, it took me literally from the bottom to the top, bro. Like, supply and demand is a whole different beast. Like, it's literally how the market moves. And once you start seeing supply and demand and you take out all these comments from these traders that don't trade it, right? You're going to start seeing, wait, the market does move like this. This is why I've been getting stopped out, because there was a supply and demand zone above my entry. Oh, now it makes sense. Someone has to lose for me to win. Okay, now it makes sense. Everybody can't win. If you lose a trade, that means someone else's strategy worked, right? You were faked out and the other person's strategy worked. Usually, most of the time, you lost and us supply and demand traders won. So I'm just trying to let you guys know, you guys make your own decisions, do your own research. You know, if you guys want to trade breakouts, go ahead. I just gave you some gems to help you out. Trade the bigger breakouts, not the little ones. You're going to get faked out. But if you are a supply and demand trader, you shouldn't even have watched this video. I understand that you want to support me and all that, but watching different strategies is going to hold you back for so long, bro. I promise you, I've done this for so long. You keep watching different strategies, then you want to back test. That's just the trader in us. It makes us want to back test the strategy and to see the results, right? Don't do that shit, bro. If you're already a supply and demand trader, stick to that. Do not go to breakouts. I'm telling you right now. It's already December 21st, 2023. It felt like we just came into 23 a couple weeks ago, bro. The year already flew by. So I don't want you to go into next year jumping from strategy to strategy, from mentor to mentor. Stop doing that. Pick one person, stick to it. Do not change it. Doesn't matter what strategy you have. You're going to have bad weeks. You're going to have bad days. You're going to get emotional, overtrade, and do dumb shit. You got to stop all that, bro. You got to stick to one strategy and at least do it for a year. And if it doesn't work, then that sucks. I know you're probably like, man, I can't dedicate a whole year to this, but that's just what it takes, bro. This is a high level of success. Once you figure out Forex, it's a high level of success. There's no other job that makes as much money as us. And I'm telling you right now, supply and demand is the way to go. I understand you see these people with Lamborghinis and Ferraris and big ass mansions and all that, but I'm telling you, supply and demand is for the normal people. It's for the average person. You don't have to be lucky. You don't have to be gifted. Supply and demand is for the average people trying to make some money and get out the hood. That's what it's for. It worked for me. Why the fuck can't it work for you? Always keep Jesus first and you will be great, bro. I promise you. 2024 is your year, bro. It's your year. You already been studying the last year and the year before that. You already took the losses. You already dealt with the psychology. 2024 is your year, bro. Do not let this shit go by. Do not let this be the same time next year and be like, damn, 2025 is going to be my year for sure. No, fuck that. 2024 is your year, bro. Make this shit happen. I'm giving you the keys to this shit. Supply and demand is what you want. Whoever you learn it from doesn't have to be from me. Even though I got the best course and the best strategy, the results show that, bro. I have the littlest subscribers and the most funded traders. But you can choose whoever you want. But I'm telling you, supply and demand is the way to go. Lock in on this shit, make it happen, and I promise you this time next year, you will be successful. And why could I say that? Because I did it. This time last year, I was broke as hell. Broke as fuck, bro. Cleaning the room for my wife as a Christmas present because I didn't have no money to buy her nothing, bro. I was broke as hell. And now, today, I'm rich as fuck. I'm not even going to lie to you guys, bro. I got so much money. It's ridiculous. I'm literally blessed by God. So I'm trying to tell you guys can do this shit. I promise you. I promise you. So I want you guys to say 2024 is your year, and don't wait till New Year's to go buy that course. Don't wait till New Year's to start eating right, working out. Start today, bro. Make today your New Year's and you'll be ahead of everyone else because everyone's waiting to New Year's at first to start eating right, to stop smoking or whatever they're going to do for New Year's, right? Their New Year's resolution. Start today, right? You get ahead of the game. You got to outwork everyone else. You should be up earlier than everyone else. You should be working an extra hour or two than everyone else. You gotta grind for this shit. This shit is not just gonna fall in your lap. It's not gonna happen. I promise you. God will only reward you if you go through the struggles to get what you want. You need to prove to him that you really want it and you can handle it. Once you do that, he will bless you. I promise you. Make sure you're praying to Jesus Christ every morning, every night, every chance you get. Have a relationship. Speak to him. Talk to him. Tell him why you want to be successful. Tell him what you're going to do once you're successful. And you got to keep your word. I told God, if you make me successful, I would help people. And I help people every single day, whether it was with money, knowledge. I always help people. You have to do this shit and take it serious, bro, because your life literally depends on it. Your family's life literally depends on you putting in the work for 1 year. And you could change your whole legacy, your whole family's legacy. Stop making excuses. Another year is going to go by and you're going to be in the same position. Make this shit happen, bro. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.